What's happening, OU? I'm Jake Klotz, and welcome to the November episode of Out and About, where we'll take a look at some of the fun events that happened over the past month at OU. A lot of fun events happened around OU this month, including bubble soccer and the hoedown. We also have a brand new segment, Matt on the Street. Stay tuned. Welcome back, and thanks for staying with us. We're going to kick things off today with a look at OU's friendly game of wheelchair basketball. The Student Program Board ran the event, bringing awareness to the disabled students both here at Oakland and around the world. With a great turnout, there were a lot of people rolling around. Let's take a look.
So in our mission statement, we talk about high quality and diverse programs, and diverse programs is this kind of hits right on the head. It's important to recognize all of our students on campus. It's important to recognize all of our underrepresented communities on campus. And so especially for this event, we really wanted to hit home and show that we recognize the students who are able-bodied as well as the students who aren't able-bodied. And we're hoping with this that a lot of people will understand some perspective. OUSC is going to come a little bit later today, and they're going to talk about some of their initiatives that they have with accessibility on campus. And we're just really hoping that everyone can understand why accessibility is important and what it means to be in a wheelchair, even if it's just for an hour.
Just to show how it is to have to wheel in a wheelchair, how strenuous it is to play wheelchair basketball. It's not easy, but it's not hard, and it's a fun physical activity to stay in shape. So I'm glad they're doing it just to show their abilities here on campus of Oakland University for persons with disabilities. So.
I have total respect for this sport and this game. It's completely different than playing regular basketball. Definitely blessed to be able to wake up every morning and be able to get out of the bed without having any trouble. So much respect to the people that play this game.
It was difficult. It was difficult because you don't have your legs to help you move around as quickly as you would in regular basketball. Here you got to use your wheels, and hopefully you know how to use your wheelchair to move and stay mobile. On regular basketball, you got to use your feet and you got to think. But here you thinking for twice the motion, like where to go, how to use the wheelchair, and how much body strength do I got to use to shoot the ball.
I'm hoping to get in a wheelchair in a little bit. I'm busy running around and trying a bunch of different things, but yeah, by the end of the night I am hoping to get in one and just see how hard it is for myself. So.
That was a lot of fun. I'd recommend checking it out next year. Before we go on, we're going to take a quick commercial break, but don't go away because when we come back, we're going to take a look at how OU students did while playing soccer and bubbles and the AMA's annual fashion show. Stay tuned.
Heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
Don't wait. Communicate. Make your emergency plan today.
If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. You'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. You could lose everything. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back to Out and About. I'm your host, Jake Plotz. Let's get back to the show. Wheelchair basketball wasn't the only crazy sports event the SPB hosted this month. The Bubble Soccer Tournament offered a strange new twist on the sport as students got inside giant bubbles and started running at each other. With a fantastic turnout, everyone had a great time. Here's what happened.
OUTV. I'm here at the Sports Dome on the lower fields, the Total Sports Oakland University Soccer Sports Dome, and I'm here for an event called Bubble Soccer. I have not seen one bubble, and we've been here for about an hour and a half, so I don't really understand what's happening. Time to find out more. Tell me, what event are we at today, and what's going on?
We're here for the Bubble Soccer Tournament, and this is just like to have a fun time with your friends, honestly. And it feels amazing. I went in the bubble, and it was crazy. Didn't expect that.
Honestly, I'm just here to have fun. I've never heard of like an actual tournament. I've only seen it on like YouTube and whatnot. So being in the bubble, like, it's another experience, man. It's not even soccer. It's just like fun.
Well, we're here at the sidelines, and I seem to have found some bubbles. Maybe bubbles are the prize for Bubble Soccer. It's a mystery. We're still trying to find this out.
We are in the Athletics Dome on campus, and we are at the Student Program Board Bubble Soccer Tournament, where we have teams of 5 competing in a Bubble Soccer single elimination tournament to win a $500 cash prize. Bubble Soccer is when people put on these giant like hamster balls essentially and play a game of soccer against another team also in hamster balls.
So the bubbles are the balls. Well, it seems like the first match is about to begin. The excitement in the air is palpable. I don't know how they're gonna play soccer with bubbles. Bubbles pop. I still don't understand, but we'll see what happens. So, guys, you just played a game. How was it?
It was not at all what I expected. It was pretty impossible to even kick the ball. I kick it once, and I just kicked someone's foot, and it was just a hot mess in there, basically.
My favorite part was watching Jimmy just get double teamed by the other team and just go flying. He actually rolled over a couple people in the crowd, which was pretty cool.
Well, that'll do it for me here at Bubble Soccer event by SPB. Looks like the only bubbles that were around were these bubbles. Horacio Galimbia reporting for Out and About. We'll see you next time.
That looked crazy. I'll have to sign up if they do it again next year. With all the SPB events happening this year, the American Marketing Association wanted to join in on the fun, hosting their annual business fashion show. Showing off the do's and don'ts of business fashion, students got to learn all about the skills that could help them with jobs in the future. Let's take a look.
The
the fashion show is a great way to get everybody engaged on what to wear to networking events, an interview, anything related to business. And it's great because you don't need to be a business major to know these things. So it's just a mock fashion show, and it's a great way to get the audience engaged, tell them, like see what the models are wearing wrong or right. And we do this every year just to inform our new freshmen or even people who are coming back to school and are questioning, what to wear to an interview.
So I was on the board of the American Marketing Association for the first AMA Business Fashion Show in 2010, and this is the 7th year of the Business Fashion Show here at OU, which is really cool. I think people should come because, number one, it's a lot of fun. It's great to be involved in your school. I love being involved here at OU. It's great to meet people and learn a little bit and network too.
The purpose is to, like when students join the university and stay through university, often they do not think about how they appear from a business viewpoint. But as students come closer to graduation, it becomes very important to present themselves for internships, for jobs. So this is an opportunity to see some of the things that should be done.
I would definitely say that our event was successful. I mean, we've gotten a lot of positive feedback already. People really enjoyed it, and we had Channel 955's Joey Radio and Miss Michigan 2012 come on as well as special guests for our event. And, they're great crowd pleasers, and everybody loves them. So definitely, I think it was a success.
Before we go on, we're going to take another quick commercial break. But don't go away, because when we come back, we're going to take a look at how SPB's Hoedown went down in our brand new segment, Mad on the Street. Stay tuned.
You think getting dumped by text is harsh? Try getting dumped by a tennis ball. My ex-owner drove me out to the woods, yelled fetch, and by the time I brought the ball back, he was gone. Yeah, I was pissed. But the folks at the shelter helped me let go of my anger. I learned coping skills, like taking it to the hole. Boom! Now I'm ready to fetch again. But how about I throw and you run and get it?
I know, 2 seconds. Hang on, just stand still. Stand still. One second.
Boys, hang on, boys!
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of children in foster care who will take you just as you are.
They're coming. Places, everybody.
Light check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Everything looks good on our end.
And lights.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
They told me a bottle couldn't dream. That I would never become a superhero. But I learned how to fly. Just to come back in a new disguise. And be the hero that I've always wanted to be.
Welcome back to Out and About. I'm your host, Jake Plotz. Thanks for sticking around. This year, the SPB hosted yet another event for OU students. With a larger turnout than expected, this year's Hoedown was a great time. With Vitality Dance teaching attendees how to line dance, great food, and musical guest Steve and Neil, there was a lot going on. Aiden Schreiber and Matt McCormick were there with the story.
Well, hi there, y'all. My name's Matt McCormick.
And I'm Aiden Schreiber.
And we're here at the SPB's Hoedown featuring Stephen Neal.
Last time I went to a Stephen Neal concert, I got kicked out. That's why I'm wearing disguise. Let's go check it out.
This is Hoedown, so it's like a country concert. So we have mason jars giving out, we have yard games, we have bales of hay, because who doesn't love that? And then we have free Dickey's barbecue.
There's barbecue, and there's some s'mores, and there's some lawn games, and there's some kids playing football, and there's some groupies, and there's some more kids playing football. Vitality's gonna teach you how to line dance, and there's some kids playing football.
And I even sat down with Stephen Neal to find out more about the event.
They called me up and said they wanted to try a new event called the Hoedown here at Oakland, and I was all for it, and it was supposed to be an acoustic show. And I love doing a full band show anytime I can get for the adrenaline, having fun. And so coming in, checking the new place out, and I have family in Michigan, and we used to vacation up here, so it's nice to come back and see some friends. I didn't know much about it before, and we looked it up, and it's a gorgeous campus and a really nice part of town. So you guys really couldn't be more lucky to be on a school campus like this and doing what you're doing.
Later on, I even sent Matt here to try out all the food and give a comprehensive review of everything that he ate.
All right, y'all, so we got here some barbecue from Dickey's Barbecue. I've never had this before. We got ourselves some pulled pork brisket, got ourselves some beans, some mac and cheese, some pickled chips. I put the original barbecue sauce on here. We're gonna try it and see how it goes. Ready? Off the go, brisket. It's nice and sweet and tangy. You can get all the smoked flavors out of it. It just kind of melts in your mouth when you eat it. That's a sign of some good barbecue. I feel really bad for all of you because there's a barbecue party in my mouth right now that you are not invited to.
There was tons of dancing from Vitality, and they even got everyone in the crowd involved. I don't think I could have any more fun at this event, even if I tried.
Well, Aiden, I think that's going to wrap it up for us here at this here hootenanny of a hoedown, wouldn't you say?
I would really agree, Matt. Stephen Neal did a great job. We got some great food, great prizes, great mugs. I say so.
What was your favorite part of the hoedown? Mine was that fantastic barbecue from Dickey's Barbecue. That's a plug.
I do have to say, I do love me some Stephen Neal.
He's a fantastic human being.
He's just fantastic.
All right, well, that's doing it for us out and about. Back to you.
It looked like everyone had a great time, and it seems like Stephen Neal was a big hit. Thanks, guys. For our final segment, we want to try something new. OUTV's very own Matt McCormick went out yet again this month to ask some questions about Thanksgiving. Now, without further ado, here's the debut of Matt on the Street.
What's up, OU? This is Matt McCormick here in the OC, and with the holidays quickly approaching, we decided that we're going to go around and we're going to ask some people some questions about how they feel about everyone's favorite festival holiday, Thanksgiving. Let's go check her out. Don't be scared. We're gonna ask Kenny some questions about his favorite holiday coming up, Thanksgiving. So, what is your favorite Thanksgiving dish?
Probably it's easy to say turkey.
Tater tot casserole.
Tater tot casserole. I've never heard of that. What is it?
Tater tots and cheese, basically.
I'm gonna go with the mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes. That's a good. Do you put like cheese and like sour cream? Do you really?
You gotta load them up. You have to load them up.
Like chives, dice them up.
All of it. Everything.
Macaroni and cheese and fried chicken.
Favorite Thanksgiving dish? You can't go wrong with that classic turkey and mashed potatoes.
What is your favorite Thanksgiving dish?
I'd have to say
some turkey, some cornbread, some mashed potato.
Going real traditional. You don't want to like spice it up a little bit?
Not really. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Why turkey? It's not even like that good.
Because if we're talking about American cuisine, there really was never established like an American culture cuisine or anything like that. You look at France, Germany, anywhere around Europe, they all have their own cultural food.
I mean, we have pizza in White Castle. Do you really need like other countries?
No, not at all.
How awkward do you think that the first Thanksgiving was?
Probably pretty awkward.
Probably very awkward.
Extremely, considering the Native Americans had very limited English, and you know, the colonials probably had like a lot of inside jokes, and that's always awkward.
Very, very. Can you imagine though? Could you imagine sitting across from the table from those people?
What do you mean by those people?
I'll let you take from that whatever you want to take from that.
I actually think that was one of the nicer ones. Because, you know, it's like, hey, it's the first try, you know. What doesn't work, we won't put it in the history books. What does work, we'll just make sure only everyone remembers that. So I'm sure it was a really great experience.
How awkward do you think the first Thanksgiving was?
I don't even remember it.
I don't know how awkward the first Thanksgiving was, but the second one was probably a lot more awkward, considering what happened after the first one.
The first Thanksgiving, I don't think it was really awkward.
What is your favorite Thanksgiving tradition?
Everybody getting there, you know what I'm saying? Family, seeing all my family from different states and stuff. That's my favorite part.
Family?
Football.
Football, actually.
Really, when it comes down to it, my house doesn't have any, so I started my own of just getting plastered.
Really just the meal itself, getting the family together.
So my family and I, we all get around, we make a bonfire, right? And we tend to throw the bones of our old pets into the bonfire.
Your old pets?
The old pets, like the dead ones.
Wait, you dig up your old pets and you...
We keep in a box.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And that's about it. We kind of just sit around and watch.
That's crazy. What are you thankful for?
I am thankful for school.
Just friends and family.
My friends and my family.
I'm thankful for family. I'm thankful for friends.
The family that I was raised in.
My family and friends.
My family.
I'm thankful for this interview that you forced me on today.
Very welcome.
So happy I get to sit here and talk with you right now.
I'm so thankful that I'm here talking with you, Kenny.
I'm so happy for you, man. What are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for you.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it, buddy. Can I get back to work now?
Yeah, totally.
Great. Thanks, man. I have stuff to do.
Do you think that the Native Americans regret being nice to the Pilgrims?
Probably.
Yeah. You know, probably.
They probably do. They probably hate them for real.
Probably.
I would. Christopher Columbus was the worst.
I don't know if they regret it, but they probably have mixed feelings about it.
I don't think so.
Absolutely. As a Native American myself, essentially, it was just mass genocide. Straight out. We welcomed them in. We gave them an idea of what it's like to live in this country and how to kind of, live in it, what the crops are like, how the agriculture works, all that.
And we just were like, all right, cool, here's some cholera.
Pretty much, yeah.
Do you eat them?
I do not.
Wait, do other people eat these bones?
My grandfather does.
Your grandpa eats the bones of your dead pets?
Well, he did, but he died.
Do you think that had something to do with eating the bones of the dead pets?
Of course not. He died of Parkinson's disease.
Oh, wow.
Aw. Now I'm upset about Thanksgiving.
All right, guys, well, that's going to wrap it up for this month's edition of Mad on the Street. I don't know about you, but all this talk of Thanksgiving and food got me absolutely famished. So I'm going to go eat some lunch. You guys stay awesome.
Thanks again, Matt. Can't wait to see what you have in store for next month. Before we leave you, let's take a quick look at some of the fun events happening this month at OU so that you don't miss out. And with that, it's time to say goodbye. Thanks for tuning in. We've had a great time bringing you top-notch programming and showcasing what OU has to offer for its students. This has been the November episode of Out and About. I'm your host, Jake Plotz. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time when we go out and about.